How many crew are there on the ship average?
1,126 on my last ship.
I was getting around on a slab of $3,000 to $4,000 in LPG when I was third engineer.
What was the lifestyle changes which you faced for the good and the bad?
My shower time increased from 20 minutes to 30 minutes.
Just imagine a 5-star or a 7-star hotel.
Floating
say,
hotel.
Floating on sea.
It is like that, yeah?
It is like that. So it will have that all departments you can imagine.
What is Marine your career doing? As mariner, we don't know how to make a CV. It's more like a seat time service we send.
To guide a person, first of all, who wants to join merchant navy, it also needs guidance.
100%.
We assist them to shift from a merchant ship to a cruise ship, not quitting his recent job or not being bothered by anything in his present life.
That's the biggest problem which we all face.
In the past 3 cargo ship, I have never been on shore duty because of the COVID
And tanker.
and tankers. LPG, you know how fast it is. On first cruise ship, I have been on so many shore leaves, I did not count it, and for sure it is more than my past 6 years on cargo ship.
It's a big factor for taking out your stress of the sea all the time.
It's not the stress also.
Stress also.
It's
just
about like, come on, it's like a Sunday.
Yes.
what is the current market scenario of cruise ships?
You have to get recognized. You have to groom yourself. You have to be presentable because you are an officer.
Are the deck officers or the captains interacting?
Of course,
They are the face of
They're the face of the
cruise
ship.
ship. Yes.
everybody after their work, they can go and interact.
Cruise ships they have the dominancy of operational aspect more
Okay.
rather than maintenance. You have to reach 7 o'clock in the morning at this particular port, and we have to leave 6 p.m. and we have to again reach next port in the next day or the day after tomorrow.
On time.
On time. It does not mean we do not have pressure on cruise ships. We have by.
Absolutely.
But we have more people to manage.
For a crew, is it like easy to get in, or is it again the same process, tedious process? Because even the crew guys, they're a lot in the cargo vessel, they want a lifestyle which we were discussing. Welcome back to the KSN show. This is probably the only video / podcast you need to watch to understand how to get into the cruise industry. It is not just limited to India, but it is for the global audience. So if you're watching this from US, Europe, UK, Africa, anywhere, this is the only video which will provide you genuine guidance to get into this profession. We have Ashish, Thakur and Vishwas. Both have transitioned from a cargo-based role to cruise ship role, and they are absolutely enjoying it. They are going to demystify all the myths around this industry, and I promise you, you are going to take back home a lot of knowledge. Do stick around for the entire podcast, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you'll miss out such quality knowledge from people like Ashish, Thakur and Vishwas. Taking you straight into the podcast. Vishwas and Ashish, welcome to the KSN show. First of all, you both are looking so good. Maza aa gaya dekh ke. I was like, what crazy uniforms. Specifically, these are for cruise ship uniforms.
Yes.
It is something you wear after 6 o'clock on the ship. On a cruise ship.
You know, the theme of the podcast today is a favorite question of mine, which always used to come in my Tolani days, and we used to ask the teachers. Sir, how do I join a cruise ship? Because there is no advertisement, there is no company which is coming in for recruitment for cruise ships. And today, I think you both have been the role models to showcase that Indians can also get into cruise ships. So that's the biggest agenda we want to crack, that how Indians and perhaps the global audience can get into the cruise industry. Okay. First, I want to just ask you a brief introduction of yourself for the guests who are watching.
Myself, Vishwas Sethiya. I've been sailing as a third ETO with Carnival Cruise Line Miami right now. I've sailed with Anglo Eastern, Fleet Management, and I started with, of course, the Great Eastern Institute.
Okay.
I'm a cadet from there itself. And now I'm sailing as third ETO already. And it's like a transition I've done from 7 years of cruise industry to 3 years of cruise from cargo.
Oh, so you are from cargo to cruise.
Yeah.
Perfect example for today.
Yeah.
Ashish, Thakur, you are, I think, the MVP of our KSN show because you have been featured in 3 podcasts. But still, I would like, for you to give a brief intro.
First of all, thank you, Karanvir, for having us. Myself, Ashish Thakur, I am currently sailing as second engineer on cruise ships. And previously, I was on cargo ships. I have done bulk carriers and LPGs. And then I have done a transition on cruise ships.
Perfect. So again, cargo to cruise, future maybe cargo to cruise, but let's see.
And your resume is already there.
Resume is already there. Good. First, I have a structure and we'll go according to that. The biggest question is decoding the myths of this industry. So first question for you, what is the greatest myth which you encountered during your transition from cargo to cruise?
See, the first of all, I consider the greatest myth is one and only. Can you switch or can you do the transition? That is only first the biggest myth, and that is possible. Out of, you can say 10, 3 or 4 can make it with their hard work.
Okay.
And if you want to go to 5 and 6, you need determination, hard work, confidence, experience, and the most important factor, that is patience.
Okay. So suppose 10 cadets are approaching the cruise ship industry. 3 or 4 will get in. 5, 6 will have to have more perseverance and determinations to get in. But still, it's a 60% probability to get in, which is that's a great myth which you already busted. That's not closed for seafarers from conventional institutes.
See, the main thing is it can be 10 of 10 also someday.
Okay.
But it will not be there because then the balance would be breaking out. And the main thing comes over here is, suppose if there is someone from India, I'll just take it India right now.
Absolutely.
Suppose you are on a carnival ship or some cruise company sailing, and you are a chief officer right now here, and you'll be there some first officer or whatever rank you get, you deserve over there.
Okay.
If you perform over there, what do you think? What would the captain say to the company?
So he'll give a recommendation to the company that I want him back,
Yeah,
and maybe in the better rank the next time.
yeah. And he'll add on one more thing. Can you send the second person also Indian?
Very important.
Okay. Coming to you on that note, Ashish, you've been in tankers, bulk carriers. I've been following you since the time of your inception in social media. So what was your transition like? The myths which you encountered, which was not true, but in the, how do you call it? In Hindi, I'll call it hawa, but it's like a hype or a fake thing that these things happen in cruise ships. So some of those.
So first myth he cleared. The next myths are that there are promotions, but they are very slow. Third myth is you get very low salary on cruise ship.
Okay.
So these myths are bullshit.
Right.
Because we believe, what I believe is I do first and then I say. So salary wise, I was getting around on a slab of $3,000 to $4,000
Per
in
month.
LPG when I was third engineer. So at that time I transit to cruise ship and I was getting around with a slab of 5,000 to 6,000 in between that.
On the same rank?
On the same rank on cruise ships. So it's a very big jump.
And I want you to translate that into INR.
INR it would be around 4.5 lakhs
On a
on cruise ships. Cruise ships. So for me it was so great because this was myths which I encountered. Then when I applied and I gone through it, I got bhai, they are giving me 5,000 hour salary. मैं जाऊंगा. I will go. Bhai.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then as I went onto cruise ships, in my mind I was having this very clear. I will get the promotion. Bhai, anything will happen, I will get the promotion.
Intention was set.
Yes, intention or mindset was set. So when I went on board, luckily I had 2 Indian second engineers.
Okay.
So what they were saying, bhai, it will take around 4 to 5 ships to get promoted.
Okay.
Now the best part for me was I was having class 2, MEO class 2 COC. ठीक है? And it took me 2 contracts to get promoted on second as second engineer.
That's like an average in cargo ships also if you change companies.
Yes.
1 or 2 contracts you have to do.
Yes. So these 2 myths we have cleared. I am the live example. He is the live example.
Yes.
Finish story.
Perfect. Beautiful.
I'll add on to it.
Please.
It's not 2 ships or 2 contracts. A cargo ship's contract is a 7-month contract. Okay. So a cruise ship contract is 3.5 or 3 or 4.
4 months.
And this is for all ranks?
The maximum contract of an officer is 4 months.
The maximum?
Maximum.
Oof.
Even for engine cadets or deck cadets.
So you can say 1.2 contract of a cargo ship. This guy got promoted. I got promoted in 8 months, 13 days.
And that's like almost like 1 ship of a cargo contract. That's a great big myth for me personally right now also. I didn't know this. this all sounds, really promising, but we'll also get into the nitty-gritties of the opposite side, which is perhaps the dark side also.
Yes.
So we have to even address that, because the viewers are watching this as the only video they need to watch as a guidance into getting into cruise department, right? So in fact, this is the perfect moment to touch upon the dark side also of the cruise industry. So what do you think has been not the best thing which has happened to you after transiting from cargo to cruise?
See, the first and the thing you said is a dark side. Yeah, it is surely a dark side, but it is on how you take it. The dark side of a cruise ship is the working hours are long. And it's not long, but it starts from some point in the morning. It is stretched over there. Because you have a lunch break of 1.5, 2 hours.
Okay.
So you feel like you're working for the whole day.
Got it.
And the dark side becomes darker when you're not able to perform. On a cargo ship, I have seen people being a XYZ engineer or XYZ person, he can survive 6 months without doing his job. I guess you also would have seen in a good career.
Absolutely.
But on a cruise ship, you get noticed.
Oh, okay.
So if you get noticed, that becomes darker for you.
Absolutely.
And then there is the thing which comes in. It's not the color of your skin. It's the competency and knowledge and experience you hold.
Okay, that's a good one, and it cleared off a lot of doubts, because you were right. On a cargo ship, perhaps average performance or below average, still you'll get your performance evaluation, and you'll come back.
Yes.
I mean, that's I will not say for sure, but most probably. Yes. But here, as you're saying, there are many people on a cruise ship. So on a cargo, it is like 20 people. Over there, you must be having an engine department, a lot many.
109 was my last.
109.
Yes. Mine also 95.
95. So their eyes are more.
Yes.
Eyes are more, and of course, you're carrying passengers over there. It's life.
Correct. Absolutely.
So it has to be more. You have to understand. And one of the important thing is you need to accept over there when you don't know things.
Okay. Yeah, you cannot say that I know it and you don't know it actually, and something happens.
So there was this time, I was third day on my ship. I did not know anything about CCTVs. Okay. My senior told me, go and check that. I told, sir, right now I don't know anything about it. And he was so good to me. His name is Francesco Meloni.
Okay.
He said, come, let's go. He did spend 3 hours with me at a stretch. He taught me everything over there.
Fantastic.
If you accept, they accept you.
Got it. And like you rightly pointed out, there is no difference between a color of being a brown or a white.
No.
Nothing. In fact, that's one of the biggest
Myth.
Okay, moving on to Ashish bhai. How was your experience in terms of that you think that was better on cargo ships, or perhaps this is little more hectic, or I don't like this about this cruise switch over?
So to answer this, exactly I will say the style on cargo ship which we were following is 360-degree you have to change on cruise ships. So if you have that ability of adaptability, so you will enjoy more on cruise ships.
Okay.
So this was not the dark moment, but we can say a challenge for me. Because as an engineer, when you go on board, you should know thorough about engine room. But cruise ship engine room, deck 1 forward to aft, even deck 2 also. So if you have a ship of 230 meters, it's full long engine room. So to learn that, one contract is not at all enough.
Oh, so you mean to say the entire length of the ship is covered from the bottom part with the engine room?
Yes. Deck 1 is fully engine room from forward to aft. Even some part of deck 2 is covered in engine room.
Oh.
So it will take around 4 to 5 contracts for sure. And I can guarantee even first engineers or chief engineers, they also do not know the 100% of the ship. So it's like game of keep on learning, learning.
Got it. Fantastic.
So I want to add one more thing about the brown skin. I had that issue with me.
Okay.
So it is like if you're going to any of a job, it has some advantages, it has some disadvantages.
Right.
So that experience can be with me, cannot be with you.
Okay.
So to be frank, cruise ship, I think was dominance of some countries. I will not name them, but everyone knows that. So they have that tendency ki bhai, if someone is coming from the other country and he is performing very well, so they think ki bhai, he will be taking over.
Got it.
Anyhow, I'm not telling this as a negative prospect,
Yeah, absolutely.
but it all depends upon you how you take that,
Beautiful.
how you perform. On the first ship, I struggled, but then I knew what to do. On the second and third ship, it was awesome. So I had friends from that nationalities also. So it is a learning phase. You don't have to take it negative way.
Got it. It's
Simple as
all
that.
your own perspective about how the challenge is coming.
Exactly.
If you're not that strong mentally, then you will think that, oh, waste of time. Why did I switch over? But if you are a challenge mindset like you both are, you'll embrace it and you'll say that, okay, next contract I'll know what not to do.
Yes.
Right.
Normally, to overcome that brown skin and white, there is. I have not felt it personally.
Okay.
Because the day I went in, I performed, and it just. I also understood that anybody seeing you, he doesn't see what your skin color is. Okay. If he tells me to open a tap, I open the tap perfectly. He doesn't care where I am from.
Got it.
That is why I'll put on first only. Your CV has to be very important.
Yes, and today we have to decode because as mariners, and yesterday also we were speaking about it, we don't know how to make a CV. It's more like a seat time service we send.
Exactly.
And that does not work.
We'll talk on it for sure.
But I know that you both are solving that in MYC.
Yeah.
And we are going to touch upon that. But before going there, I wanted to understand what is the current market scenario of cruise ships. Because after COVID hit, I personally saw at least 15-20 ships laid by on the Singapore shorelines without moving, and used to transit at least 5 times in the 6 months, and they were there, not change. So
It
what
was
is happening?
more than 250 ships laid down in the whole world.
More than 250 ships just 4 years back
Yeah.
laid up. What's the current scenario?
Current scenario right now, it is around 90 ships ordered for the next 5 years.
Okay. 90 big cruise ships.
Even carrying capacity of 9,000 passengers, 1,500 crew.
That's a big one, right?
Huge.
Huge one. Okay.
So at least every company would be needing tons and tons of people because they keep one person working, one person standby, one person rolling. So it's one rank, 3 ships. Sorry, one rank, 3 people.
In fact, yesterday I was reading the BIMCO ICS report. They said for every ship, you need to have at least 2.7 people of every rank. So exactly what you're saying. Okay, so 90 ships coming in. And what is the future aspect of a Indian nationality for cruise ship? Specifically, we'll start with the ETO aspect, then we'll learn to engineering, then we'll learn to navigation. So starting with you, Vishwas.
See, ETO aspect, I'll tell you, even right now, presently, in my whole team, my last ship, there were 6 people in the ETO department, 4 were Indians.
Okay.
3, or you can say 3.5, 4 at times, depending on the rotation.
Okay.
Yeah. Even my senior was an Indian. I was an Indian. My deck cadet was an Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deck cadet also?
Yeah.
Or the electrical
Both cadets.
Both cadets?
Yeah.
Okay.
So normally, Indians coming in, it's not just because of Indians. He could be from even Kenya.
Right.
They also have brown skin, right?
Right, absolutely.
They can be from Africa.
Okay.
They can be from Philippines.
Okay.
They even can be from Italy. They can be from any part of the world. So the Indians prospect obviously will be increasing because you cannot produce a trained ETO on a cruise ship in 1 year or even 2 years. But right now in the next 2-3 years, the quantity is going to be increased of the cruise ships. So they would be needing people.
Okay.
So even if anybody running a cruise ship or any company, they would prefer taking someone who has experience on cargo at least. Okay, let's bring on cruise ship instead of looking for someone who has not experience from some other country.
Absolutely. Exactly. Absolutely. Okay. So personally also I witnessed many of the ETOs have transitioned because I see Instagram and LinkedIn. A lot of ETOs in fact are in cruise now from cargo, which is a very good side of this in India specifically. Yeah. Fantastic. Ashish sir, for you, engineering, personal little bit of knowledge, engineers are still very much prevalent in the cruise industry, specifically from Indian nationality.
Yes.
So tell me, sir, what is the real scenario?
Okay. So I will start with when I was transiting. So what I was doing, I was connecting with people who are already on cruise ships. So people were saying that there are no one on cruise ship, Indian especially.
Okay.
But they were just saying that. When I scrolled through LinkedIn, I saw so many Indian officers, especially engineers, who are on cruise ships.
Oh.
So it was very shocking to me.
Absolutely.
मैं बोला people were saying that and now we see so many of engineers on cruise ship. So I started to call them and take lessons. Ki what exactly is the scenario and how we have to go about.
Okay.
So to be frank, I did 3 ships. In all the ships, I had minimum 4 engineers who were Indians.
Out of
You can say, if we see a watchkeeping team, out of we can say 4 for the 18 people.
18 people, 4. That's
Yeah.
already quite a good
Yes.
possibility.
And for engineers, it is, I think, much better and much prominent to go on cruise ships.
Okay.
It is easy for them
Okay.
because they know that it is a technicality. And on cargo ship, as a particular rank, chahe it can be 4th engineer, 3rd engineer, or 2nd engineer, we are doing 100% more what we are doing on cruise ships. So they know that we have that hands-on experience with us.
Which is the most important thing.
Yes, and it will be very easy for us to adapt the cruise lifestyle.
Okay. Lot of things are coming up for me from that statement. But first, I want to come to the navigation part of it. So, being very realistic
Yes.
and open without any filter, I haven't personally witnessed many navigation, not even many, very few navigators from the Indian nationality.
Yeah.
Okay. I know a few who are also on social media, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Even on LinkedIn, I couldn't find many deck side people. And even on the company websites, when I see for CVs and all of that, hardly I've seen Indian deck officers. And captains, though, I have not seen at all or even heard of cruise ships, the big companies.
Yeah.
So tell us from your experience for the deck side, what's the real scenario? Vishwas, sir.
Captain, there are already.
Okay.
I cannot want to name I can name them.
Okay.
But I don't want to name them because I don't have a permission from them. Right.
Got it.
But there are captains.
Okay.
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 So if you roll back 3 or 4 years back, how many ETOs and engineers you heard?
Good one. Not heard much.
It was 3 of 100. Now it is 21 of 100 approx.
Oh.
Yeah.
Within like
Within 3.5, 4 years.
3.5, 4 years. Oof.
And right now it is same. 2 or 3 for deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of 100, 2 or 3 now started. So eventually, let's say 2 years down the line, we get the same 21 out of 100 possibility.
If not 20, at least 15.
At least
Somebody from deck or from navigation has to stand over there, show them I can do it, and then they pull you in.
God, like you said in the beginning, that one proof of work or concept that this Indian guy was very well will bring the captain to say that I want more nationalities from this side.
So out of 100, 2 is quite a good number, I feel. Because there are 2.5 lakh seafarers in India right
Absolutely.
now. So at least 1 lakh would be Indian. Or deck side.
Deck side.
For sure. So out of 1 lakh 2,000.
It's already quite a lot. It's just that the bigger perspective we always miss because awareness is not there. And I think that's why MYC is also originated.
Yes.
And you have started that initiative that awareness first should be there. And then we go on to protocols. But I want to go back to that again. Ashish sir, in your experience, navigation side, how many Indians were there? And what is the real scenario as per your experience?
Okay, for me, I will tell the realistic thing. 3 ships I have done, I have seen 2 Indians.
Okay.
So they were Indians, but they were staying on some other country.
Acha, okay.
But they were having Indian passport.
Okay.
I asked them. But the way they were speaking, they have that good communication skill. They have that good personality. They know कि भाई if we want to go on cruise, we have to adapt that thing for sure. ठीक है? But the point here is, if you are going on cruise ship, do not go as an individual. Go as a nationality. Because if you are performing great on cruise ship, you will also welcome so many jobs for your juniors, your friends, and for your seniors, for sure. Which we Indians are not thinking at all.
Absolutely.
But when I am going on board, when he is going on board, we are going with that prospect.
And I think it's showing also.
Yes.
It's showing because MYC is already doing so well.
Exactly.
And just on that note, you yesterday or 3-4 days back, I asked you if any deck cadets have already been recruited through MYC or how they helped you. Just touch upon the fact that how and why MYC could help a deck cadet perhaps to get a job in the cruise ship industry.
See, normally what happens when we get resumes, we do filter them out. And because of the myth, already these generation they don't know anything about shipping. They are just not zero experience. So they already have the fear inside them.
Okay.
If is cruise ship good or not? So even to send them, we have to filter them out.
Okay. So out of like 50, you will have to filter out 10, 20. And
I have to filter out 5. I have to come down to that ratio because I need that person to be determined and he goes there and he stays.
Not like a
Not like he
a
goes-
dog, like it becomes a dog. Otherwise, like you rightly
Yeah.
said, then again Indian
Yes.
mentality will come back.
Yes.
Indian
It
placement.
has happened.
It has happened?
So we are telling that.
Ah,
It has happened with NYC.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So we do send resumes to companies or someone who requires, or we do do the application process online. And once they go through, so recent cases, one of them came back in 11 or 15 days.
okay, okay.
And then you can say for the next 2, 3, 4 months, that ship would not be not be able to understand karke why this happened. So yeah. So right now companies are even recruiting from big institutes like you can say Tolani, Anglo Eastern, Great Eastern. They're coming to you to directly take as a cadet
As a cadet.
for them.
And that way, the experience of the cruise starts immediately and not after
Yes, not
cargo,
after
then
cargo.
mindset
Yes.
changes and all of that.
Yes.
Okay. So that brings me to the second question. What is Marine Your Career doing?
Yeah, I would surely answer that now.
Yes.
See, marine your career, and you can say it MYC also because it sounds cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
times.
Yes.
So we started this. I started this 3 years back. I mean the R&D,
Okay.
and then we launched it in May around. We have an office in Nagpur already, which you did not visit.
It's coming soon.
Okay.
Yes.
So here we are here to guide a person first of all who wants to join merchant navy.
Okay.
Very simple,
Okay.
because it also needs guidance.
100%.
Then secondly, seafarers and sailors who are already sailing on cargo ships, who are capable of and who understand the transition. We assist them to shift from a merchant ship to a cruise ship, not quitting his recent job or not being bothered by anything in his present life.
Fantastic. That's the biggest problem which we all face, that when I come back, I have to go back again, and who do I contact, and how much time is gone in courses and everything.
And you be on a vacation, you should not be getting bothered by, not bothered, you can say, you should not be stressing even 1%, I feel, when you're on vacation. A vacation means a simple, bold vacation.
Yep.
So that is what we launched this, because we came to understand what is the obstacles and what are the things you're facing. We'll talk on it ahead when we talk about marine or career more.
Yes.
And this is the basic of it.
Okay.
Yeah, in my team I have Ashish, Mr. Ashish Thakur.
Yes.
He's the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer.
Right.
I have Saurabh Thapa.
Okay.
He's sailing with Carnival Cruise Line Miami.
Okay.
He's the Chief Technical Officer. I don't understand him, but he is quite good.
Okay.
Technically too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then we have Mr. Jugal Sachde. He's a non-seafarer. He's our business development head.
Okay.
And then we have people like Mr. Karanvir Singh and Mr. Chirag Bhatt. Okay, he's there. Yeah. So these people are guiding us as a guest. You can say whatever. You can say even friends, guests,
Anything.
lecturers, relations, because when we come together, we create something better.
And the youth is required, Vishwas sir. This is what I've learned over the few podcasts I've done. The youth is required.
Yes.
And they have the new perspective of how the industry is evolving. So I'm very happy you started this. Coming to the main point which everybody keeps asking on Instagram DMs. If suppose today I come to MYC, what is the expectations from my side to you that, hey, MYC will help me do this and I'll get into cruise? I'm asking because lot of common perspective will be that a friend can refer a cruise ship reel and then he will be like, oh, how to join. So I'm now coming to MYC. What is the process?
See, process and expectations, we have everything, both of with us. First of all, a little the expectations. We are here to guide you, mentor you, assist you, and try to make you go through the transition from a cargo to a cruise ship. We do not promise you anything ever at Marine Your Career. We being seafarers with MYC and assisting people is the first thing that we want people to understand this thing. We are not agents. You can see us, you can meet us, and then you can expect these things of guidance, mentorship, and assistance. That is expectation from us for anyone, even a person who doesn't know what a cruise ship looks like, a fresher too.
Yes, like that's the main thing. Like suppose a reel is being forwarded to a person from insurance background,
Yeah,
and then can he come to
he
MYC?
can come to us. He can come to us. He can consult us. We do call him up. We tell him how life is, what would be the process, what documents he would need from anywhere, any rank, any position. They can come to us, and then even if it is not possible for him, because there are few conditions which can make not possible for him, so we even tell him that.
Okay.
We do not go around like a bush. It's a yes, it's a no,
Yes.
it's that.
And that is the need of the hour.
Yeah. And very important, we do not promise you a job at Marine Your Career. We do promise you the best mentorship, guidance, using all the professional skills of us. That is, we are seafarers sailing on a cruise ship with different companies, along with a few people who are guest consultants to us.
Okay.
They come to us. They can even clear your queries, and that's it. What is the expectations
Okay.
and the process?
Ashish,
Okay.
sir, yes.
So I will give you about the brief process. So for an example, if XYZ person comes to us,
Suppose I come to you.
yes, Karan will come to us, and first what we will do, we will schedule a call. So one of our core team member will take the call with you, and there can be around 4 to 5 people also. So we have segmented that with engineers call, ETOs call, deck officers call, and crew call.
Okay.
Okay. So we take the call. In that call, we will briefly explain you about what exactly MYC is doing and how is the procedure. So it is crystal clear to that person what exactly we are delivering. So we are transparent. Okay. After that, after that call, if a guy come and get that consultancy and guidance with us, first we will try to make a professional resume to him. Okay. We have a professional team with us who make the resume. They will accordingly guide and we will make the resume for him. Because we know his or her resume is not that good, which can, target the cruise industry.
Absolutely.
Then comes the rank part, because as a sailor or a non-sailor who is coming on cruise ship, we do not know whatever our rank is on the job. It will not be the exact rank which will be on cruise ship. It can be a rank below or some other rank which we have to approach.
Okay.
So we will have one-on-one call with you, and accordingly with your experience, with your passion, with everything, we will decide which rank to target. Because in the end, MYC is what we are doing is we are increasing your probability, the chance going on to cruise ship. After that, we have a application team with us. So that application team will be applying for you. So
Okay.
we have that team with us.
So I don't need to go and apply.
Nothing. You do not. You have to chill, have coffee, and just wait for. You just have to manifest good about it. So we have the application team. They will be applying on to you. So how we target is we target current vacancies. So we have that particular rank for that current vacancy, and we target accordingly.
Okay.
So in applying, what is the issue sailors are doing? When they are ashore, they will apply for 2 months, then they will go back to ship and they will not apply. But it is not like this. You have to continuously do it. So our team will take that responsibility and we will continuously applying on for you.
Okay.
Okay? That headache is finished. Now, if I pray manifest, you get that email of interview. So if you get that interview call, you do not know what exactly is the process, because there are so many processes, which I will briefly tell you. You will have a HR call. You can have HR interview. You will have technical interview. You will have Marlin test. You will have psychometric test, etc., according to the company. So we are experienced. We have the history for all our candidates who have been through.
Absolutely.
So accordingly, we will have one-on-one video call or a call, whatever you are suitable for. And if you're an engineer, I will do that call. And I will literally explain you how this is done, what are the process, what are the things you have to keep in mind, how you have to groom yourself, how you have to answer, you do not have to bluff, etc. etc. Okay. After that, as a sailor, I am helping sailors for past 4 to 5 years. What we have introduced also that if you are with MYC for the future reference also, we will also guide you how you have to perform on board.
Oh.
What are the things you have to do for a particular 15 to 20 days? If you are in touch and you feel like, yes, I have to ask that, then how you have to get promotion on board, how you have to perform well. So these are the things which are very important. So this is the crystal clear picture of MYC, what we are doing.
But I think that covers most of it. I mean, I just have to just contact, like we said, MYC, and then have my coffee, like you said.
Chill
and just pray and hope for the best. Fantastic.
I'll add on to few things.
Yes.
That is one of the best part what we do. From your side, you can add on to make your LinkedIn profile better. Okay. You can try to see a YouTube तो सबके पास I guess होगा, आपके ऐसा नहीं होगा, but सबके पास होगा. So that way, everything has to be, you have to see more of cruise line. What does the cruise industry do? So if by mistake, someday your application goes through and some question is asked via cruise ship and you remember I have seen this video. So it can happen that clicks to you and in that time you answer it out.
Absolutely.
So it is efforts from you also. So you make few things professionally.
Better.
Here also again LinkedIn, people don't pay.
Yeah.
Mine is premium. Yours also I know that very well. So it's not for him for sure. It's not premium for him.
Yes.
I know. So when you try to put in something, you can get a job from LinkedIn also. It's a good platform too sometimes. So even growing up and putting efforts from your side, and then you individually trying to shift, and then better we as a team trying to shift for you, switch for you. Always good.
And like Ashish was saying that the experience is already, you have a database of experience.
Yes.
And always in this life, experience only matters. Yes, your education, all that is good, but only experience matters. And like you all rightly have been pointing out throughout. Right?
3 to 4 things you can say. First is wish.
Fish.
Even me. My name is Wish. Second is
Yes.
your knowledge. Your experience. Once you wish, okay, you wish to be a third officer on a cruise ship. You be third officer on a cruise ship. Then it comes your knowledge. Okay, you have good knowledge.
Right.
But you're a third officer. Then is your experience. Experience enough to be a second officer. And once you be a second officer, you feel like, okay, now I'm the elephant in the jungle. I've achieved it myself. So once you walk like an elephant in the jungle,
yeah.
there are a few dogs barking by you, by your side, right?
Yes.
But they will never ever dare to bite you.
Right.
Because if you just look at them or just one push, they're gone.
Absolutely.
So when you start walking on your own courage, confidence, hard work, skills, experience, you go on to become something even you would have not thought of.
100%. And live example is 2 gentlemen sitting in front of me. You are 29, 30.
31.
Already doing such fantabulous, have founded a company by yourself.
Inspiring.
Ashish bhai, from that bulk carrier transition to now the premium is already a very big thing. So what you said is already what you have practiced. So that's why I endorse it further. If you would have not done it, I would say,
When you be on the cruise soon, I'll be on a yacht.
Beautiful. Then yacht story start.
For sure.
Absolutely. I have one more question. What is your vision for MYC in the coming year, which is 2025?
Oh yeah, that is, I even forgot that you would ask me that.
Yes.
So first of all, I like to tell you, we are not here for a business venture.
Okay.
If people have thought of that, I get my salary, he gets his salary, we are happy with that. If I have to do business, some other module for MYC will be launched soon, someday. But this one, for the transition, is just for everybody to switch. If I have to make money, it will be from some other module if I launch.
Got it.
If we launch, we seafarers. We are here seafarers working with Marine Your Career for the seafarers who are having a hope that we'll be helping them.
Beautiful.
So that hope is a bigger amount than whatever the money anybody can make over here. That is first thing. Second thing, we do have tied up with a few people. You can say some people, okay, simple big shots with a kind heart. They will be sponsoring a few cadets.
Oh, fantastic.
My dream.
Beautiful.
It was his dream. So yeah, there are a few people we are trying up. So they'll be sponsoring cadets completely who are financially weak, but as talented as you, me, him sitting over here.
Beautiful.
The complete from zero to whatever lakhs it cost him, put over there. This is one of the visions of 2025, and we are already having a few. First thing, if you have anyone, you can send me the name. I'll scan his everything, and then we put him this year for sure. At least my aim is 10 in the next coming 5 years, but this year we'll be starting with 1 or 2 for sure.
Okay.
That is for sure. Even if I don't find someone, Marino Career will be playing for his education. First.
Beautiful.
Secondly, we Marino Career will be launching a priority pass for the seafarers.
Okay.
Right now, what happens is a candidate goes to the company, or he comes to us, he just enrolls in. But to get a better quality and better candidate with good knowledge, after the consultation call, if he wants a priority pass, we'll be taking an interview for him.
Okay.
If he clears the interview, we give him the priority pass and he can enroll with us.
Okay. So he can get a better chance in a company to send his.
No, it's
Paper.
not. He can get a better chance. It can be like we know he's filtered and he's qualified,
Good.
actually good, and then we can proceed with his profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And you are the first one on my priority pass. I will just send your resume.
But thank you so much for doing such great work, because Ashish bhai, I know since long time and he wanted this wish,
Yes.
and it has come to fructified. It is
Yes.
fructified. Ashish bhai, what is your role in this? What are you looking at as in terms of a marketing officer for cruise ship? How are you helping students?
Okay. So, firstly, what I'm doing is I am helping MYC to reach wider audience,
Absolutely.
so that we can guide, mentor, and in the end, we also guide them for their future prospect.
Okay.
Eventually.
Got it.
So we need wider audience. We need cream people, passionate people.
Absolutely.
So I am doing that. I am making content. Also, I am featuring Vishwas now.
Yeah, I saw
and
Vishwas
he is now very famous.
going on social media. Like
GME
loving
went
it.
to Great Eastern and
Yes.
everyone is like, hi.
Vishwas sir.
So
Yes.
that I am doing. Also, as we are a core team member, so I am taking the technical calls. Whatever Vishwas is planning, whatever thoughts we have to improve on MYC.
Okay.
And we are giving this as a personal touch. It is not like if you are calling MYC, we will tell you our team will get back to you. No, we personally are doing this.
Beautiful.
I have done so many calls. Personally, I have taken them. We have guided them in a proper way.
Right.
It is simple
And
as
I think I will not say India, but globally the guidance for this particular careers are very shallow, because there's a lot of agency scams and everything.
Yes.
We'll get to that, but first I want to ask you, Vishwas, how does one join a cruise industry, and how are you helping us with that?
See, one can join a cruise industry himself too. There is no one stopping you. There are 30 to 40 cruise companies hiring you. They have their open portals. You can monitor the vacancies. You can make a good resume. You can upload. You can fill the application. If they like it, they keep you. If they don't like it, they discard you. That is one of the basic principles everybody can follow. And if even in that you need our help, that is Marine Your Career, we do help you.
Okay.
but the process is tedious.
Can you explain the process little bit?
If you go on to fill up an application form of any cruise company, it takes 7 to 13 pages.
7 to 13 pages.
Yeah.
And it's writing.
It's filling up of things, uploading proper documents, uploading your experience, uploading what you expect from the company.
Okay.
Too.
Oh.
Yeah. So these all things, if you fail once or twice, it leads to a normal human thing called stress, frustration. And then we are like, we'll see it next time when we come on vacation.
Exactly.
All our mentality is like that.
All you can say, except 2 or 3 of 100. I always deal in analytics. So we figured that out also. So marine your career would be helping you through the whole process.
Okay.
From your document verification. Even if you are a cadet or you are a superintendent, we do need to understand the documents are verified because of the scams, like you said.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we have a 6-step process. I'll tell you in short now. We can discuss later.
Yeah.
From your document verification to your resume crafting to your rank decision
Okay.
to your details collection. Because they even ask you, are you married? And
Okay.
it's not a condition of with a red mark. You have to fill it up.
Okay.
People don't fill up.
They don't fill it up.
I can ask anybody, would you fill up something which is not mandatory on an airline ticket?
Makes sense.
We don't.
We don't.
But the company is a $1 billion company. If they put something, we should understand why they have put. Fill up. So they have more data of you already. So then we move on to the application and marketing of your resume. The application is first tracking of the vacancies as per the rank eligible for you. And before that, we do talk to you personally to understand your finances as well.
Okay.
Because we don't want you to drop down to a rank from where you cannot have a good financial background with your family.
Suppose loans are there or something like that.
Exact.
Okay.
Then we go to application and marketing. Marketing of a resumes wherever needed. And if any application goes through, we move on to the 6th step, that is assistance for the interview.
Okay. That is, I think, one of the most important things for a cruise.
So we do provide you how to sit, how to groom, how to dress up, how to talk, when to talk, what speed to talk. Because people don't have general awareness also. The first thing they can ask you, how many ships does my company have? They don't know it.
No idea.
So we tell you what to read over there also. And then you are at least 20% more confident than the person sitting next to you after the interview or before you. So that is a short 6-step process we have formed to assist anyone from any part of the globe.
Oh, fantastic. It's a global thing. And how do we contact you?
We have a WhatsApp number.
Okay.
+91 9359 888 231. And if you have any urgent doubts, it's not even shipping. It should not be personal. If something is happening with you, like, okay, I've got an interview tomorrow for a cruise ship, you can call me 9923978987. That's my personal number.
If too many calls come, don't blame me.
I'll pick up every call if it's necessary.
Okay. Fantastic. So 6-step process. Now I'm understanding how tedious it is. Ashish bhai, when you were applying, what were the challenges which you faced and how was your success story into the cruise industry?
Okay, so to be frank, it took me around 2 years to get into cruise.
Okay.
I did not share it on social media because what I believe is I do first, then I share. Simple as that.
Fantastic.
So I was doing research first. So in the whole research process, I have done so many research on cruise companies. How many are there? How to apply? I have talked to 40 plus people who were already on cruise ship.
Okay.
I have decided according to my life, because every life is their personal life. So it does not mean that you have to go on cruise because it is the trend. It all depends upon your personal touch.
Absolutely.
What you see in the next coming 5 years or 10 years. So I jotted down as advantage and disadvantage. It was one of the advice which was given to me by one of the first engineer.
Okay.
So now he is a chief engineer on cruise ships.
Oh.
He is Indian.
Okay.
So he gave me advice, write the advantages and disadvantages. I wrote it down and advantages were more.
Okay.
So after that, very beautiful step, prepare your mind. You should be on cruise here first.
Oh, fantastic.
So then only, I don't know if you guys know about the power of manifestation. I am following it since college time.
And it
I
is
think-
working, Ashish bhai.
Yes, it is working.
You have changed and impacted many lives.
Exactly. Yes, it is working a lot.
My cell phone has a manifestation board. If you
Yes, I have seen that.
Even you, Vishwas? Yeah?
I believe that what you think, what you assume, what you want,
You'll become?
you'll try to become.
You'll try to.
Right. yes.
Trying is also a very big step. Only. 50% pass already. Oh,
I
fantastic.
tried to meet you. I'm meeting you today.
Yeah. Beautiful. No, absolutely. So, like Ashish bhai was only saying that you are a role model in terms of you've shown us bulk carrier, you've shown us tanker, then you come to cruise. I mean, a vast experience like this documented on a video
Yes.
is not been done anywhere till now. Not that I have seen of.
Thank you.
So that's the part, and that's why I'm so happy you both are here together. Because Ashish bhai have taken one perspective. Now Vishwas bhai also same perspective, and then
Yes.
MYC coming up. It's so beautiful. That gives switches my conversation into the lifestyle change. First, I'll start with Vishwas bhai, you. From cargo, where you're in boiler suits all the time, in Greece, and you don't need to present it to anyone, a passenger, nothing. To suddenly coming here, what was the lifestyle changes which you faced for the good and the bad?
If you don't laugh at me, I'll tell you the best lifestyle change.
Tell me.
My shower time increased from 20 minutes to 30 minutes. On a cargo ship, it is everybody is the same. We go, we run to the cabin, we take a quick shower, we come for dinner.
Absolutely.
But here I don't run. I go with my pace. I shower for long. Just adding to it because
Yeah.
you have time and you know what are you going to wear the next after you shower. It's this uniform.
So you have to wear this uniform regardless, if like on dinner every day.
In dinner, you have to be on a uniform with the amplets. And once a week or twice a week, there are functions. So you need to be wearing this if you are going to any upstairs, like if you are going for a dinner party or something. You can go in a normal uniform also, but there are 2 days in a week. It's like only mandatory wearing this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So that's a big lifestyle change already, because I'm going to break one big myth right now. On cargo ship, you are not required to wear a uniform until there's a pilot on board on the navigation bridge, and that too the captain mostly wears, and the junior officers are in the coverall because you have to go on the stations.
Okay, I'll give you the best example. On a deck side, a third officer, brilliant, performing, wearing a uniform good. 2 contracts, done. Third contract, he wanted a promotion. Company said yes, captain said no.
Why?
Okay, he tried for 3-4 days. He could not talk to the captain. One day he gets in, okay. Company saying you don't say yes. He goes to the captain. Good morning, sir. My company is saying get promoted, but captain has stopped it for some reason. You did not put the button of your shirt top one.
Yes.
15 days, that guy puts up the button. Same condition.
Promoted?
What do you think?
Now I'm really confused.
He doesn't talk to the company after that because captain told him that.
Captain is the final word.
15 days after, captain gives him the promotion letter.
So that's how important your outlook, your total how you carry yourself is, even for getting promoted. This is like live
It's not
example.
getting promoted.
Yeah.
It's like, why should you not look good when you can look good? Why would someone has to tell you put the collar button? I have to look perfect. I will wear the collar button. And you're representing the whole company over there when you're working on the guest area.
Oof. It's also a responsibility,
Big
a
response.
big responsibility.
And
Right?
trust me, when you come on this seat, that for sure you'll be there in this uniform someday. You'll be wondering, I would be wearing everything particularly clean. I have 7 shirts. I don't carry anything else if I have to carry my shirts. So that is how your lifestyle changes.
Oof. I mean, that's that like for cargo guy like I am, I'm like, kuch bhi, like whatever I want to wear, I wear. Maybe a toned t-shirt also I wear. No problem.
We do have won that.
And you all have come from that, and then a full grooming session.
You even learn how to eat over there.
Yeah, like table etiquettes,
7 knives
7 knives.
I saw one time.
Yes.
Oof. But that's something good to learn, in fact.
Yeah.
Right? It's for your own thing. Ashish bhai, your lifestyle change?
So for me, a big, I wanted to go on cruise. This was the motive.
Okay.
See, the technicality which we are learning as an engineer, I am learning on cargo. But what about my rest of the thing?
Absolutely.
Because see, if you have 24 hours, you cannot just overhaul a pump or a purifier all the time. You have the other life.
Yes.
What you are improving on that. On cargo ship, if you are passionate really to improve your life, you will do it. People are doing gym. People are reading books. People are seeing podcast on cargo ships also.
Yeah, I have seen.
But the percentage is very low. To be frank, I was not at all going to gym. I was not at all doing anything because I was literally demotivated on a saturated point. Chal raha hai, it is good. Chalne do. I was not at all groomed. If you see my past photos or videos, I had this much beard.
Ashish bhai, we're going to paste this on the screen abhi.
Yes.
Yes.
Black boiler suit.
Yes.
है ना? So in cruise ship, I have learned, of course, there are new technologies which cargo ships do not have. So we have that technical knowledge. Now I can challenge you for ACDIS. As a second engineer watchkeeper, we have ACDIS on our ECR also. And I am also monitoring when we are going outside 4 nautical miles. If a deck officer is not able to present that,
Yes.
I will challenge him. This challenge part is a lot on cruise ship.
Okay.
So now I can also, not much, but yes, I can
Yes, you can at
display
least say-
ACDIS,
yeah, see
see
that,
ACDIS,
yeah.
and I can monitor the parts, I can monitor this. So these all upgradation will not come on cargo ship. On cargo ship, this is your job, do your job. But on cruise ship, you have multi things to learn about. You have multinational crew. Now, if you are with Indians, you will only know what Indians do. But if you are with other country people, you will exactly know. So I will give you a good example. We have entertainment department. We have very good girls, especially dancing. They are from UK
Okay.
and different parts. So when you are passing by to them, they will not at all see you.
Okay.
They will see who the fuck he is. So then this will come into your mind by you have to get recognized. You have to groom yourself. You have to be presentable because you are an officer. So this is how it has impacted my conscious and subconscious mind.
And good you touched upon that because it's a very important part in our lives also, on land also. That if you're already getting groomed well, on land also you present in the same way. Like you both today, I didn't ask you to wear uniforms, just for context. You came in your uniforms, looking absolutely smart, tip and top. And that shows that you already learned so much.
Yes.
Ashish bhai, especially I know of his cadetship videos and photos. So from that to that, it's already a big transition. Now I want to touch upon the departments because you said departments, entertainment departments. I'll start with you, Vishwas bhai. Let's break down ETO, entertainment and other department which I'm not aware of. And then we'll go to the engine side. Vishwas bhai.
Departments, I can tell you any rank, any position, any person working in India doing anything, there is a job for him on the cruise ship.
You mean like a sweeper?
That's called an upholster to clean the
Upholster.
carpet.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And how many crew are there on the ship? How, like, average?
1,126 on my last ship.
1,126. That
Yes.
means a big company's total ships count of crew, cargo count, 30
Yes.
people each, will still not be able to have that same number as on
Yeah.
one cruise ship.
And 374 Indians.
And 374 Indians.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. So upholster.
Yeah.
Now just segment these departments little by little so that the person who's watching knows that he has a job scope in this department.
Yeah, I'll tell you ETO's is a department which includes 5 or 6 electrical ETOs with COC and all. And in the ETO team itself, there are 10 to 12 electricians.
Oh.
So the ETO team is normally a 22 car department only.
Cargo ship, there is sometimes only one.
It's I've worked
Always mera.
from the start one.
Only one. You were the only one.
The cadet also I was alone. There was no senior on me because there was some emergency on the ship. So I started my career being alone.
Oh.
On my first ship, I got 230 shocks around 15-20 times probably.
230 volts.
Yeah.
Shocks.
Yeah.
That
Because
was normal.
it was new ship. I was new to the ship.
Yes.
But you don't understand what happens sometimes on our ship. So yeah. 15-20 times in 8 months.
Oh.
8 months, 29 days, you can say. First ship. So we come back to the departments. Apart from ETO, he'll tell you about engine. I'll tell you about deck. So these 3 departments are basic ones always. You have HR department.
Human resource.
Yes.
Yes.
Like on the company side,
Yes.
which are sending emails for the sign on.
If you want to sign off in an emergency, you go home in 2-3 hours too. If you are docked on a port, it should not happen. If you want to go home, something is emergency, you go to them, you tell your senior, this has happened. Take the report, go to the HR, she'll mail the company, pack your luggage.
So it's like an office in-house on the ship.
Yeah.
I just want to add one thing on that. Just imagine a 5-star or a 7-star hotel.
Floating
say,
hotel.
Floating on sea.
It is like that, yeah?
It is like that. So it will have that all departments you can imagine.
So like we go to a 5-star hotel, we see the reception part, that is
Yes.
the HR department. Then we
Yes.
see the sweeping department,
Yes.
then housekeeping department,
Yes.
laundry department.
Yes.
Same thing is,
Same.
and all the jobs are there for a non-seafarer also,
Yes.
right?
There are around 150 laundry cleaners.
150
Yes.
laundry cleaners.
You don't even see them for 9 months if you are on the ship because they're cleaning your laundry downstairs. Only I see them because I'm an ETO, I go to repair
Yes.
or I go with somebody to repair or check on that.
Oh. 1,100 people. I can't even imagine. On one ship, 230, 240 meter long. I have to go on cruise ship, Vishwas bhai.
That is
Manifesting.
that you already deserve it. It's just the time when you come back.
Absolutely.
Your mindset is already there.
Absolutely.
So I'll come
So
on
yes.
HR. Okay. Even there are departments to pull your luggage.
Oh, so like a guest does not need to pull his own
No,
luggage?
he just drops it on the jetty and goes to the ship.
Or like the hotel, get in,
Yeah.
there's a guy who's waiting, he'll
takes
get
him.
it to the room.
Yeah. There are guys for inventory control. You call them. This is the spare. Can you check if you have or not?
Oh.
They'll check. Yes, sir. Take it out. I'm coming.
They will give you.
Like
Yeah. They'll serve
like
you.
a window shop
Yes.
where you go and tell that,
Yes.
hey, this is the equipment I need.
Yes.
And he'll bring it in the window and give it.
There's the photography department.
Okay.
That people know it, but it's quite good.
Okay. So like photo of the entire thing happening on the ship, like passengers,
Yes.
entertainment.
A bigger photo department than this office right now we're sitting. At least 4 times this.
4 times this, like a studio kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is a coffee shop. There are coffee shops. So there are coffee makers also.
Coffee makers, human.
Human. There are singers. Singing department. There are carpenters. You don't need to send anything outside or you
In-house.
they have in-house.
So suppose this tool breaks in my cabin. So
You just call the reception.
carpenter will
They
come.
replace. They replace it. They have
yeah.
the spare ones or they'll repair it also if it's just a small one.
What I'm understanding, the level of management required for handling people first, then logistics, then all this comfort, because they are paying a lot. The guests
Yes.
are paying a lot.
So if a cruise ship is delayed by 12 hours on the port day, it's a very big loss to them because they have to refund the flight tickets of every passenger who has come in.
Oh, now we are getting into the responsibility part.
Yes. So there are people, printing press also you can say. If you want to print something to stick somewhere, you go tell them this is the size. I want this printed. They'll bring it to you. You put it on the
Bulkhead.
place, bulkhead. Put it on the transformers. Put it on the engine room.
Oof.
You can even have departments for, like you said, sweeping. Even washing your washrooms, there's a different department.
Housekeeping department.
Housekeeping.
And there is a variation of those housekeeping also.
Yes.
And for officers, now let's get there. In cargo ships, we clean our own, perhaps, cabins, at least in the junior ranks.
Even
On
a
the
deck
cruise?
cadet, a cabin is cleaned by a steward.
Okay.
I will answer this.
Please, Ashish bhai.
Because in cargo ship, I used to hate cleaning, bhai. My room was mess.
Every week we have that.
I was like, जाने दो यार. But when I went to cruise ship, I was every week, twice every week, as a third engineer or a second engineer. Every week, twice, 3 guys were coming. Two were girls and one was boy. So can we clean your room?
Oh.
I was like, okay. I did not knew that. I
Yeah,
was
you're
new
like-
on the ship.
Like, ye kya,
And-
what is happening?
Yeah, please. And they cleaned the whole room and it was shining.
Like a hotel room
Yes.
only.
And then I decided I will sail cruise only. See, it is a very big relief.
Yeah.
Even each of your clothes, you just have to put in a laundry bag.
Oh.
Just write it down, your rank, room number, put outside your cabin. They will take in the morning, give you in the evening with on the hangers pressed. Lovely, bhai.
On cargo ships, we have to go. Even the captain has to go, put it in the
Exactly.
washing machine, put it in the drying room, dryer, then bring it back.
I switched from a senior ETO to a cadet while the transition.
Oh, okay. Senior ETO to
To a cadet.
cadet.
Yes.
Straightforward. And still, I had a laundry bag and I had a good connection with the steward. I don't even keep it outside. He knew my place where I put off my civil clothes. 4 days he'll come. Everything is done. Inside my wardrobe, he'll put the hangers. He'll remove the old hangers.
Oh.
And I'm gone.
Just have to have a good relationship.
So we like, for putting it more as a layman, it's like a 5-star hotel services for the officers as well as the
No,
passengers.
not
Yeah.
5-star. It is 7 probably.
Yes.
7 stars, and this is coming directly
Yes.
from your experience. 7-star, both for officers, crew, and
You get water
Passengers.
bottles kept in your room every Monday or Tuesday. 4 to 7 if it's from the company only.
that's why Ashish bhai, when you were saying that the lifestyle change, which you were saying off duty, you have to, on cargo ship, you are like, chalne do, what? Yeah, I just want to sleep, nothing else. Here you are exploring a different dimension on the same workplace,
Yes.
same everything, just the let's say a 7-star hotel on a sea or at sea.
Perfect.
है ना?
So for me, what happened is I did not have time to make content, to call my wife or to call my parents.
On cruise ship?
Yes, because I was enjoying a lot. Bhai, today we have to explore deck 6. Come on, guys. What we have in deck 6, what we have in deck 7. Then we have to go on deck 14. Explore things.
Oof.
Okay, let's go to the restaurant. So we make a team and then we decide on a date and we go. I'm talking about the first hand experience because I was so much excited. Okay, shore leave, bhai, shore leave. Let's go shore leave. So in the past 3 cargo ship, I have never been on shore leaves because of the COVID, etc.
And tanker.
And tankers, LPG, you know how fast it is. On first cruise ship, I have been on so many shore leaves, I did not count it, and for sure it is more than my past 6 years on cargo ships.
Still posting the same photos.
Guys, I can tell you for sure, Ashish bhai is one person who will not exaggerate, not even lie. He's as it is, even if you meet him without this camera setup.
Yes.
And if he's saying this, there's definitely an endorsed fact that it's not just what you hear, it is actually like that. And it's a great learning for all cargo ship people also watching this. Just not for getting enamored, but there is a different lifestyle out at sea. This is what I'm understanding.
I never changed my type of ship from bulk to a tanker or LPG.
Okay.
Only one reason. I'm a person who travels. Travels like anything.
I have seen Vishwas bhai. You love traveling. Yes.
So the best part of bulk carriers is you get to go shore. I was offered XYZ salary for just the transition also. I said, I'm not coming over there. So when I came to cruise ship, once a week I go off. Every week, even if it is sometimes it is the same port, but I go off because that releases.
It's a big factor for taking out your stress of the sea all the time.
Yeah, it's not the stress also.
Stress also.
It's
just,
about like, come on, it's like a Sunday.
Yes.
and you need Sundays. On cargo ship, you all know, you all been there. There is no Sunday, only one biryani,
Khatam.
katam, food,
So
kaya.
sleep.
Thank you.
I bought a MacBook just before I joined cruise.
Acha, okay.
For my 1.5-2 years, I've opened it only 3 times on the ship.
Yes.
Not because of work, but because of there are so many things,
Things
to
to do.
This is the point which I'm
Yes.
trying to even focus on that. And 3-4 months out at sea, you're saying still nothing, like no extra time for MacBook or watching movies. No, explore.
And sometimes, cruise ship, the atmosphere is so good that even after work 6 o'clock, okay, suppose I'm tired and not in a mood to go to gym, I change my clothes and set. I come to my workshop and I study, which I never did on a cargo ship. The atmosphere is so good. Okay, they'll never ask you to
Study.
be there after 6 o'clock.
Huh.
But that mindset, you become like, okay, yeah, this is something new. Okay, this fault was there. We have to see it tomorrow. But that curiosity, okay, let's sit. And the workshops are so big, luxurious. Okay, you go sit on a chair and open the PC.
Guys, I'm already sold. मतलब होता है big गया हूँ मैं.
You are priceless.
Not possible. Very generous. But tell me something then. Are crew of a ship and officers of a ship allowed to interact with the guests on board? Because I've seen a movie, Dil Dhadakne Do, where Ranveer Singh tries to interact with Anushka Sharma and Anushka Sharma gets fired because of this, because it's not allowed. Is it still the same case?
There's a difference. Interaction and flirt. Ranveer did not interact. He did flirt.
Ranveer Singh watching this.
I've sat with the guests for hours
Yeah.
outside the artist gallery. They asking me everything about it. How does a cruise ship? What you do? How you are? It's being generous for them and for us also, because they also are trusting somebody and being there, because they don't know who is maneuvering, who is navigating. Yeah, so they keep talking to you general questions. They walk by you, you greet them, and even sometimes if you are with seniors, like right now I'm a third ETO, if you are with a seto, like staff chief or somebody, so if you're on a coffee shop or something, the senior member of the team or the ship, he has the power to pay for the guest if he's buying something over there.
Oh, that power is there with the chief, with the top.
The top 3, 4,
Top
5
3, 4,
people.
5.
It's not a power, it's like,
It's just a good gesture.
Good gesture.
Good way of
Yeah.
interacting with the guests.
yes, interacting with the guest. That is what solves the question. We have the answers to it, we can talk to them.
Okay. Ashish bhai?
Yeah, normally whenever I have been to restaurants or I have been to deck 14s to explore, I have seen passengers are interacting with us. Hey, hi, what you guys do? Oh, you are engineers. So how it runs?
Oh.
What happened today? If we delayed for 10,
yes,
15 minutes, what happened today? Why we were delayed? So something like that. So in a short term, it is like you should be formal and you should have a good gesture with them, because they are our
They
part
are
and
your,
parcel.
I will not say
I will
cargo.
not say cargo
Yeah, it's bad.
because they are our guests. We'll say that.
Absolutely. And also, like from deck side, are the deck officers or the captains, interacting?
Of course,
They are the face of
They're the face of the
cruise
ship.
ship. Yes.
it's like everybody after their work, they can go and interact. So it's deck officer, ETOs, engineers, they can go.
And you never feel like, you are stuck with the crew 30 ka on a cargo ship.
never.
Yes.
You never feel like that, right?
And the most asked question by me on the cruise ship was, are you an astronaut? Because we are shining bright white.
Oh.
Okay, so whenever you go around to work on some decks and they see you, children for sure, they'll ask you, are you an astronaut? So yeah, we do answer them. Yeah, NASA is behind us. Because I was working from Houston. My home port was Houston.
Yes.
So we were saying, okay, yeah, NASA, we have NASA, so we are from there.
So that really gives me, like, I already told, I'm sold. But now I have to ask you, how does one prepare themselves to join the cruise ship? Like, suppose today you are joining the cruise ship for the first time. Vishwas bhai, in your experience, what's the best way to prepare and go? In fact, let's say even an interview with the cruise department.
See, the best way to prepare yourself is, first of all, you ask someone who's experienced. Okay, you need to plan it. Like there's a saying in Japanese, you can say, planning leads to something good. In Japan, they normally plan the work 65% and then 35 is only the implementing it. And your mindset has to be there, okay. You need to prepare yourself for the next step. Okay, I'll tell you, even right now we did that. I was thirsty 10 minutes before. So I opened my cap bottle. I prepared myself.
Yeah,
okay,
I saw.
I'll be thirsty for sure. So I kept the cap over there. I knew, okay, the time will come, I have to drink. I prepared myself for it. And then it comes, you talk to someone who is there. Because a guidance for sure helps, and which is very uncommon in with us.
Yeah.
हमको लगता है सब हो जाएगा, जैसे इसका हो रहा था कार्गो शिप पे,
मेरा
सब
भी
हो रहा था.
सेम
ओके, वो कपड़े वहीं पड़े हैं, वहीं पड़े. आई डोंट लाइक टू बी messy in my room. I get up, I make my bed. Different something.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to add on to that, there is a famous admiral, who like his video went viral that the best thing you can do for yourself, even if you had a bad day or a worst day in your life, is that you have made your bed in the morning, and when you come back, you are at peace that there was something fruitful I did for myself.
No, I fold my blanket, even if I don't make my bed, I fold my blanket and keep it. So it's like I know I did something at least, even if I don't do anything on the work side.
No, we also have a lazy engineer, so I'm that.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. But yes, in fact, on the preparation side, Ashish bhai, we forgot to ask you that the engine department, how many people are there? Because just to give context to the audience, average cargo ship has only like 4 engineers:
Yes.
chief engineer, second engineer, third engineer, fourth engineer. On cruise ship, you said there's a 235-meter platform,
Yes.
and you have to cover entire.
Yes. So on an average cruise ship, medium sized, we have around 80 to 90 total,
Engineers.
not engineers, total members
Okay.
on engine department.
Right.
So we have a chief engineer, staff chief engineer, senior first engineer. Then we have second engineers who are like 4 to 5, third engineers 4 to 5, oilers 4 to 5. We have fitters 7 to 8. We have wipers 6 to 8. Then we have more, engine, we can say them engine helpers.
Ratings.
Not exactly, we can say that rating because they come only for painting or brushing up the things.
Okay.
Like a squad,
They are like a riding team.
riding team.
Riding team, like Thai team in some of the companies have
Yes.
Thai team riding
Yes.
with them for paint jobs
Yes.
and all of that.
So we have plumbers, we have carpenters, we have engine fitters, and so many things. So because it is a huge thing, we are not only stuck to engine room here. The engine departments also have to see everything around the ship because there are a lot of safeties on cruise ships.
Got it.
Safety standards are extremely high because we have guests. Life is the first priority. So we have to cover all, and we also have ETOs with us. They are helping us. So in this, I just want to add one more thing: is cruise ships are, they have the dominancy of operational aspect more
Okay.
rather than maintenance.
Acha.
Because
Right.
you have to reach 7 o'clock in the morning at this particular port, and we have to leave 6 p.m. And we have to again reach next port in the next day or the day after tomorrow.
On time.
On time. So operational aspect have to be prominent.
Got it.
We cannot miss out anything.
So there will be more spares.
More spares, more people, more helping hands, more brains. There will be trouble. We have to do troubleshooting, and it should be fast. So it does not mean we do not have pressure on cruise ships. We have
Absolutely.
But we have more people to manage it.
So
That's it.
more hands are there. So little stress is off, but it's still the same stress which you will get if the machine is not working.
Yes.
It's like you solve a problem happily.
Yes, happy.
Beautiful.
You go on to enjoy. Okay, this is troubleshooting. Okay, आजा बैठते हैं. This or this. Okay, we have 2 brains.
Yes.
You check that. I'll check this. Okay, it's working. It could be that. It could take 10 days also.
Absolutely.
But those 10 days will not be pressure. Your seniors will be there to guide you. Okay, abhi ye dekh kiya. It's not an emergency. Okay, tomorrow we'll see to something else. So it's that way.
Okay. That brings me to the most important point, which we started the conversation with, was the CV.
Oh yeah.
Now, how is MYC or Marina Careers and you both in that? Seeing the CVs, what are the various things which are missing all the time, and how are you helping with that? Because this people keep asking, believe me, in DMs, sir, this is my CV, is it good, is it bad? But no one is out
Before
there.
I go on to tell you how a CV looks like,
Yeah.
the audience should be understanding a CV. If you cannot make it, at least get made by a professional. Don't come to Marine Career. Go to a US website. Okay, check over there. They'll make it for you. Okay, because CV is literally representing you, 29 years of age, on one A4 size of paper.
Absolutely.
So you can understand the importance of CV. My CV is never printed and kept on a table without a file. I don't keep it.
Not
Because
the paper, just the paper.
I keep it because I know I'm that and my value is far better than just a piece of paper. I do not email my CVs randomly to anybody. If that person wants, I do send it in a good formal way in an email. So first we need to understand the weightage of yourself. It should be balancing the
The scale.
CV.
That's the, yeah.
It is weight of you 64 kgs.
Yes.
CV also should be 64 kgs. It should not be like this.
Wonderful. Very crisp explanation. yes.
Everybody just copy paste the CV. It is not how it is. There are millions of templates to make a CV. You are earning $5,000, but you're not able to spend $100 on a CV. That's your career over there.
Beautiful.
I had paid $178 for my one CV.
170 is like around it, but
7,000,
30,
8,000.
around maybe even 10, 11, 12.
Even if that he would ask me 478, I would have paid it.
And that people are not understanding for getting into cruise specifically, right?
It's not cruise, it's even the land job. It's even any job person is looking forward to because 140 CR population in India ki. And any company who opens up a job, it receives 1 lakh CVs. It will not read 1 lakh CVs.
It's in a machine.
Yeah, ATS is there.
Okay, so what is that little bit? Just want to set a context specifically for cruise centric. What happens when a CV is put to a cruise company?
Okay, first we come to CV. It should be professional, immaculately clean, with good color combinations too.
Okay.
Okay, with a few words highlighted, what you feel is best about you, a good experience, certification you need to mention. Even you know you're a sailor, so you can put a small line over there. Okay, I have the certificate. That is considered. Summary of yourself, summary about your work, your type of shifts done in the last time, and your hobbies. What you're good at. If you're good at running,
Right.
if you're good at leadership, if you're good at listening, because 0.05% are good at listening out of 100.
That's a big skill which people think only I'm hearing, but eventually
my
they are
s-
thinking something else.
On my CV, there is listening. People don't know what it means actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Very
it has
important.
to be okay. It can be 1.5 page also sometimes because people are too good. Your CV is made by us. It is made by me
Absolutely.
professionally. It's
Absolutely.
1.5 page CV.
Absolutely.
And I cross checked your CV also thrice before I did send you. That is how a CV should be like.
Ashish bhai, how did you make your CV? Because I think that time MYC was not there, if I'm not wrong,
Yes.
right?
So what I did was I got rejected by 4 companies, and then I came to know resume or CV is the problem.
Oof.
Because I was carrying that cargo CV of 4-5 pages. So then I did research. I went to many sites, and yes, they were asking money, but I did not spend
I know you very well.
because I am a jugadu man. It is not like you have to send.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not about jugadu over there.
but now I have changed, my friend. So
If we sit together, ask him only to pay the bill because he has to learn to spend to earn something.
Ah, that's big learning also, yes. Good one.
If he doesn't spend, he'll not be able to learn to earn.
Absolutely. I like that.
So I did online research, and I took one of the CV from online only. I got that template. I researched.
Okay.
And I made accordingly. It was not that good, but eventually they selected me. So this is how I made. But this is not the good way to go on. So it was all about, importantly about luck and the time and the vacancy at that time.
Absolutely.
So I will not suggest this at all. You have to be professional a lot. So this is how I made it.
Absolutely. Coming to that point, Vishwas, frauds, scams. Of course, cargo is like full of it. In cruise also is the same thing.
If you get a call, we'll put you on a cruise ship. If you get a mail, it's a fraud.
Simple.
Cruise companies do not have phone numbers first thing. They are, what do you call in क्या बोलते हैं उसको net पे darknet, whatever. They are darknet. They don't call you. Okay, there are few good agencies in India for sure because they are set up by a company who is in somewhere abroad.
Okay.
So if they call you and they do confirm that okay, you can come to the office, go there. If you get to see the person, you get to see the office, you go there. But if it's a call and email, Do not. Do not even waste your time. It could be 1% chance of you getting in, but 99% chance of you getting scammed for your next salary.
You know, I have a friend whose husband keeps getting emails from random company, not for seafaring, non-seafaring background, but like we were discussing departments for that. And she keeps sending me. I said, just ask for RPSL all the time, and then there is no response.
Why to ask even for RPSL? Give me the address, I'll come by.
That's the
That
best
is why we at Mariner Career have faces, have phone numbers. I gave the phone number on
Absolutely.
over here.
Yep.
If you meet, you get more confidence. And then the genuinity comes in.
Absolutely. Coming to the next, which is like the last part of this, crew. Now, officers and engineers and electrical department we've covered. For a crew, is it like again easy to get in, or is it again the same process, tedious process? Because even the crew guys, they a lot in the cargo vessel, they want a lifestyle which we were discussing.
क्रू के लिए अगर आप मेरे को अच्छा क्रू 2-3 साल एक्सपीरियंस्ड अच्छा कम्युनिकेशन इन इंग्लिश, ही कैन अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश, ही कैन गिव मी आंसर्स एंड रिप्लाई इन इंग्लिश, ही इज रेडी टू अडैप्ट समथिंग, ही कैन ट्राई टू बी पॉलिश्ड, उसको लगता है करके वो पॉलिश हो सकता है, 99.99% चांसेस है.
Yes. For crew, chances are more as compared to officers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Because the demand is such, because
So
there are so many which are
yes.
required.
क्रू के लिए मैं हिंदी, इंग्लिश, आई कैन से एवरीथिंग,
ठीक है.
बिकॉज अभी क्या होता है, क्रू को समझाने के लिए हमको उनको समझना पड़ता है और ये कोई नहीं करता है. वो क्रू है, उसको समझ जाना चाहिए, वो ऊपर से नहीं आया यार, उसको बोल्ट खोलने नहीं आ रहा है, हाँ अभी नहीं आ रहा है, सिखाओ, एक ही बार लगेगा सिखाने में. वो उसके लेवल पे वो बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है ऑलरेडी. अगर हम उनको सिखाएंगे तो क्या पता वो हमसे भी अच्छा कर सकता है. सो क्रू इज नॉट अ जस्ट क्रू, इज अ फैमिली मेंबर ऑन द शिप. अगर हम उनको इतना इक्वल सपोर्ट करेंगे उनको क्रूज शिप पे लाने के लिए, तो फॉर श्योर लाएंगे. बट उनको हमको समझना पड़ेगा और हमको उनको समझना पड़ेगा उनका भी बैकग्राउंड में क्या चल रहा है लाइफ.
Just like you said, even the polishing is required.
पॉलिशिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड.
Yes.
देखो क्रू को, वेरी लेम एग्जाम्पल, वो टी शर्ट पहना हुआ है XYZ MRP का, XYZ सेम MRP में शर्ट भी आता है. हम उसको बोलेंगे आप ये पहन लो, एक पैंट पहन लो, तब इंटरव्यू के लिए जाओ, कोई कंपनी में जाना है तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, होगा या नहीं होगा उसका?
ये हो
कार्गो
जाएगा.
कंपनी होगी, क्रूज कंपनी में तो यू कैन नॉट गो टू ऑफिस.
वो स्टैंड आउट होएगा आउट ऑफ द 10 people who are there, and that's the first impression which is the last impression also.
या क्रू का चांसेस ज़्यादा रहता है. एंड एज ऑफ नाउ वी आर ऑलरेडी हैविंग क्रू विद अस जो जाना चाहते हैं,
Okay.
तो हम लोग ले रहे हैं.
Okay, fantastic. Extra certification. See, yesterday we were discussing, we have all the STCW, all the normal cargo ship requirements. On cruise ship, do you need extra certification or something more training which is required?
Extra certification as of now you don't require.
Okay.
Normally the certification company needs, they make you do it on the cruise ship. Like I told you, it is everything is there. The HR office, the training office also. So the HR, from one of the HR will be trained for certification, they let you do it. If the company says that you need to do it before, so at Mariner Career we do have tie-ups. So we make you go over there. You can do a few courses, 2 or 3 max, hardly costing you 15K, somewhere close to that.
Okay.
That would make your 1% chance better, and that is an advantage if you consider 15-20K is worth spending on yourself.
Right.
People spend XYZ amount
On a dinner. I've seen that.
You did that yesterday?
No. But yeah, recently I've seen that.
Yeah, I also have seen that.
Yes.
Me spending something on myself, I like for my career growth, I would do it.
Absolutely.
So they also can do it. And if they don't do it, that's okay, because the company will make you do it for sure on the ship.
Courses name bata de.
Courses name I can say passenger standardization course, crowd management course,
Okay.
crisis management course.
Okay.
And if we go directly to a do these courses. They are little costly. But at Mariner Career, we do have tie-ups. So it's not about even the cost. It becomes easy for you ki instead of finding out where to go, when to go, how to go, we solve that issue also.
So Ashish bhai and Vishwas bhai, we are coming to the end segment. But first I want to ask Ashish bhai, is there something I missed out which I should know if I'm joining cruise ship, or you want to give an advice to a person watching this?
Okay. So, firstly, they have to understand the recruitment process is totally different. No phone numbers, no emails. Finish. You do not have to do like that. They have a systematic process. Each cruise company have their systematic process. So you have to go through with that. You have to make resume. You have to have good rank experience. Which rank you are going to attack. Then you have to apply. Keep on applying, keep on applying, keep on applying. And each cruise portal have their online portal.
Right.
So you have to apply, you have to monitor. And if you get a reply back, and then comes the interview part.
Okay.
So these things, as a cargo guy, we feel like, yeah, why to make resume? But these are the things which are the most important.
Fantastic. Coming down to you, Vishwas bhai, any piece of advice which you have learned, which people can learn from before we say goodbye for the first time? Yes.
Cruise ship पे जाने के लिए my advice is always कि we need to understand what we are doing. The stability of your life gets better over there. So you understand that. I'm signing on some date. I have a sign-off ticket on some date already. So that brings stability to us. So to join a cruise ship, for me it is myself personally. I'm more stable over there. So mera and mine thing is only stability and a better way to learn and more to earn. Simple.
As beautiful and crisply we could say. Vishwas bhai and Ashish bhai. Ashish bhai though is like an MVP for our show, so I never say goodbye to him. But Vishwas bhai, we have to get back again, perhaps this time on a ship together and cover something.
Yes.
This is what my manifestation is now. Let's say that. Yes.
I guess I'll make it do it.
I love the attitude, and thank you both for coming here and speaking so openly and candidly about your experiences. And like I said, Ashish bhai is always candid, but now I got to know Vishwas bhai also even more candid and upfront
And stylish.
and stylish with style like that. Absolutely. So you guys, once again,
And before you
yes,
end it,
please.
I would thank you, Karanvir, Singh, Nayyar, and the team, even Vishesh, who is sitting somewhere behind me or somewhere watching me and asking me to go back. It's done. That's quite good. It was not an honor or something. We both are of the same age, same class, same thing, everything. But talking to you, understanding even your perspective of life, how it is going. I'll take a book from you. I'm waiting for take it from you to read it.
Okay.
It is on the market. I'm not taking it. I want to read that to show.
Absolutely.
And I'm very happy to see you grow. I had messaged you 1 year back on your some number. So do I need an appointment?
Oh, now on Instagram we can. Here we are.
And this is the appointment, I guess.
So when the time is right, only then things happen.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Rested, sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So that was Ashish and Vishwas on the KSN show. I hope all your doubts and clarifications for a cruise ship centric questions have been covered. If not, do let us know in the comment section what all you would like to know, and we'll do our best to cover them. And of course, we'll have Ashish and Vishwas back again. Until then, signing off, KSN. See you back next week.